Destroyer wins Bofa.
King German, Eliza King is the Grand Champion. No! How do we deal with an actual giant barber?
And Henry has done it. And we have a new Super Pro Wrestle Grand Champion. Hooked up, Mulholland Driver, new champ.
Moves have been missed.
She fell flat on my face. It was pure embarrassing.
Physics have been broken.
What the fuck happened there?
Laws of time and space shattered in an instant. Yes, this is entertainment, but the glitches are real. Whoever you are, whatever you do, please don't put this at home.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the C64 Summit. We are on night 3 of this huge tournament, dealing with blocks I, J, K and L. We're opening up with block action as Bronson Lee takes on Bombshell Tamagochi. And here he comes. A former Hyper Bowl winner. Giving himself a good old pat on the back. Regarded as one of the most sus men in all of Super Pro Wrestle. Due in no small part to his skill when playing Among Us. Going up against former two-time Majesty Crown holder Bombshell Tamagochi. That thumping, familiar music. A popular competitor is Bombshell Tamagochi. Following that old Joshi tradition of cute as a button, hits like a truck. As always, you expect Bronson to go with the tactic of trying to frustrate his opponents early on, trying to anger them into making a mistake. Slide under and Nice hip toss over. Really flow through with that one. Bronson kicking the leg out the leg as they go for the test of strength. Bronson getting the better of it and stamping on the fingers. And that is a huge drop kick to the face. Bronson springs right back up, knocked right back down. Locking in almost a variation of a Kimura there. And again, going for the fingies. Scoop and a slam there by Bombshell, who hits the ropes full speed ahead with a volley right into the jaw. Bronson stamping on the feet in return, goes for the kick, gets caught by the dragon screw leg whip. Now they face off again. This man hates hands. For so many reasons, number 6 might surprise you as they start trading off. Bronson getting the better of it, and you see there again a lot of moves aimed at frustrating and angering an opponent as much as inflicting any pain. Cartwheel drop kick there from Bombshell, and a second. But she might have been going for a third there instead, puts the exclamation point on with the shotgun drop kick again. Bronson kneed clean over the top rope. That's definitely going in an intro sometime. Bronson smacking that ass. Bombshell fights off the follow-up. Sent into the buckles, and just a vicious volley into the ribs. Comes in high knee again. Very much a clash of styles going on here. Bronson, as we're seeing, not adverse to utilising shenanigans. And reverses the suplex, sending Bulldozer Sherman. He'll be in action later. Bombshell Tamagochi all the way to the floor. Bronson comes in with a back elbow. And as you see there is skill in Bronson as well. He's not all fun and games. I say as he starts smacking Bombshell on the head. And a little bit of ski wall there. Kicks the leg out the leg, going for the cover off it, only a 1. STF locked in a good old shut the fuck. And there's those hard hits we talked about from Bombshell, who hits the ropes now. Missed with the drop kick. Bronson saw it coming. Now looking to take the back into the turnbuckle. Again with the back elbow, following it up with the snap suplex. Fine encounter we have to start this one off. And again, you see there Bronson trying to annoy Bombshell into making a mistake. Comes in, flies in with the knee to the jaw, nearly got it. Bronson hitting the DDT. Very pleased with himself on that one, but took too long. Gets caught with the suplex. And looking for a suplex again, but Bronson saw it coming. And again, the shenanigans of Bronson coming into play, but there's a turning brainbuster. He's going up top. Comes off with the Goomba Stomp. And Bronson gets it. Bronson Lee getting the 3 points on the board. 92%. A damn fine contest to open things up here on night 3 of the C64 Summit. But your winner, 3 points on the board for Bronson Lee. And now next up on the plate for the same block, Lauren Casanova going up against John Robertson. Lauren, no longer a cop apparently, adopting the old gimmick of her partner. It would be a clash of styles in this one.
You awake to find yourself in a dark room.
Day 1 Super Pro Wrestle person. In fact, won the inaugural tournament that made up the entire first Super Pro Wrestle show. That it is John Robertson, the Guardian of the Dark Room. This deranged man, I don't think is an accurate thing to call him. Lauren Casanova is going to have to be on the lookout for that flamboyant potato. It has also just struck me that John Robertson versus Bronson Lee is probably going to be the most shenanigans filled match of all time. A little bit even on the test of strength there. Puts the brakes on, sent into the ropes. See, that is exactly what we meant. Similar tactics to Bronson, especially in the early going. Trying to annoy his opponents into making a mistake. And again with the test of strength. Lauren getting the better of it this time. Kicking the leg out the leg as they start trading. Big open-handed smacks. And it is Lauren getting the better of it. I'll drive the elbow right into the temple there. A couple of quick knee shots. As Lauren is starting to take control of this one. Oh, maybe spoke too soon. The old curse of the commentator whips out a chair. Where was he even hiding that? Lauren is really taking it to Robertson here. Robertson, a former Twitch.tv champion, of course. Ended that record-breaking reign of the Chugs. You'll see in action later tonight, of course. Robertson up top, drops the leg back of the head, and again with the chair. How do we even know where he's getting them from? We're in the dark room. Nice suplex though. As Casanova tries to regain control. There's another. Scoop slam onto the chair. Hits the ropes and drops the headbutt. Soul butt. Backhand followed by a big smack there. Scoop slam and just stomps the gut. Simple, effective stuff. Driven down there. And there's the flamboyant potato, busting Casanova open. Who is now trying to fight back. Casanova looks angry, hitting the ropes full speed ahead, comes in with the leapfrog facebuster. Robertson back into it though, hits the ropes, misses with the headbutt. Does not miss with a low blow. Oh, scoop slam again. Drops with the eat defeat into the cover. Still nothing doing. Trading again. And there it is. Robertson getting the win. 3 points on the board. %, with the super kick. Your winner. 3 points on the board, moving level with Bronson Lee, John Roberts. Okay, next up, we move into Block J, the one that people are calling the Group of Death. This one opens up with Alex King versus Firehawk Sentarl. Here he is, a multiple-time Tier 6 champion. And just the man who brings the chaos when it comes to Goliath. Known for the brawling and the hardcore, but certainly not adverse to technical wrestling as well, going up against, if not a living legend, certainly a legend in the making. Has won titles wherever he has gone, including former Wrestleverse champion Firehawk Sentarl. As always with the C64 Summit, Firehawk Sentarl here representing Phoenix Rising Wrestling. Promotion he has called his home since its inception. We are sure to see a hard-hitting match here.
Fight.
And as well as that, obviously, Firehawk last year setting the record for most consecutive victories in the Mr. Jackpot's gauntlet.
Bring it. Bring it.
And 16 defenses of the World Championship over in Phoenix Rising as well, which is not something you get to do by just arsing about. Make no mistake, this is a very tough challenge in Alex King. Like we said, that mixture of brawling and technical ability makes him so tough to handle. which is why they call this the group of death. Every single match combination in this group could legitimately go either way. There's no clear-cut favourites. And there is that skill we talked about, rolling through into the knee bar. And back and forth they are going. Trying for the cover off that, nope. Swinging neck breaker, followed by the European uppercut. Hoisted up and down. Going for the chokeout on the ground. I appear to have been joined in the commentary booth by a cat. Punch in the back of the head like his name was Lenny, followed by that Jeebus effect like elbow. European uppercut. Just trying to wear each other down at the moment. King recovered before could follow up with that elbow drop. Drags Firehawk into the ropes and drives the head through the ropes with a knee. Looking to follow with a running shooting star. Oh, he stood up, down driven neck first into the mat. But Firehawk is still in it. Into the ropes, drives the knee into the gut. Swinging neck breaker. He takes that center position in the ring and drives the elbow into the back of the head. And again. You have to think those repeated shots to the back of the head are going to do some serious damage. King though going up top, missed just barely with the double stomp. Hoisted up again, driven down. Too close to the ropes on that occasion. Takes the pivot, throwing back the elbows. Double stomp right in the small of the back. Followed by the corkscrew moonsault. A little bit of you fool there, but both back up looking for the suplex. King now back up. Oh, looking for that combo, likes to follow up with the running lariat. Absolutely floored him, but King right back up. Gets caught up though. Phoenix dive. Driven down. Cover. But just barely able to escape. And that twisting double arm DDT into the Gato clutch. Can't keep Firehawk down. Toss to the outside. A side moonsault. And decided they want to take it back into the ring. That is where the points are had. Remember, you can win by countout. You would only get 2 points rather than 3 though. German suplex and coming in with the elbows right into the back of the head. Firehawk stunned, not stunned enough. Gets taken down, planted with the Uranagi. And now back to the leg. Fends it off. Drop kick to the back, simple, just trying to regain his bearings. And now just kicking the ribs of King in the corner. Maybe took too long to follow up though. King going up top. Double stomp, small on the back. Up once more. Corkscrew. Goes back to the feet. Sends King into the ropes. Super kick. Looking for the sharpshooter. Not Canadian, so doesn't get the strength buff, but it'll still do some damage. Now looking for the combo again. Could be looking to follow up with that lariat. Nails it. But King pops right back up. Says, here's some elbows of my own. Up top once more. Double stomp. Corkscrew. Dragging away from the ropes, but the La Magistral took them back there. With the recovery, brings it back to centre position of the ring. And fired off with those elbows again. Had just enough left in the tank to avoid the follow-up. Gets caught. La Magistral. Firehawk still in it. Maybe took a little too long. You fools! Now looking for a Ghetto clutch, but again comes into the ropes with it. Back to the centre. He's trying to get some shots off, but Uranagi. Lariat. Firehawk back up. Short arm clothesline. I got caught between saying lariat and clothesline, yes. And gets the win with the rings of Saturn, but that looked very much like it was in the ropes. A little bit of a controversial finish. But your winner is Alex King. 100%. I should damn well think so. Those two left nothing on the line. But we're going to have a closer look at that finish later on. Nonetheless, 3 points on the board for Alex King. And now coming up next, the second Block J match for this evening. This one will see Henry Rivers going up against Mark Ansonii. Henry Rivers out first. Former Super Pro Wrestle Grand Champion, former Hyper Bowl winner, former Mr. Jackpots. One of only 2 people alongside Hollywood to have main evented Thistlemania twice. Going up against a Super Pro Wrestle original, held every title you could imagine back in the 2K days, and since transitioned into the current era, a 2-time world champion. That is the thing with, I mean, we mentioned it during the last match with Firehawk and Alex King. This is a group full of 4 people who you would expect to, like, you throw out all these names. These are 4 names that you would have up there as people you would think would be around the finals, if not winning the whole damn thing. And only 2 of them can go through. It is all on the line here. Rivers looking for the suplex, Ansonii blocks it. Henry looking to try and finish this one quick. I mean, they do know each other well. In fact, when besides being good friends outside of the ring, When Henry Rivers won the Hyper Bowl, Mark Ansonii was the last person eliminated. But we know that means they will not hold back against each other. Knowing what is at stake here. But we do love some butt-based offense here in Super Pro Wrestle. Mark Ansonii, the master of it. The innovator of ass fence, they call him. I'm not sure that really works, and here we go. The staple of an Ansonii match, the titty smack battle. As few, if any, can withstand one of these with him. But it is those chops of Henry Rivers getting the victory in that small battle from what is no doubt going to be a war here. Comes in with that boot to the face. Puts the blocks on, but Rivers came in with the kick, nice and good. Cheeks aplenty. And I was looking for it. Henry saw it coming. Like we said, they know each other very well, have all of each other's offense scouted. Manhattan drop there from Ansonii, followed by the Enziguri. And there's another. Back and forth they're going, locking up the legs. So just the kick, bringing Henry into the corner now. We know Ansonii does like to light up a chest. Comes off with the stomp, maybe looking for, oh no, frog splash across the back. Going after the arm. Henry escapes it. Snap neck breaker. Comes in with the drop kick, and Ansonii right up, gets taken down again. Henry knowing he wants to win, he's going to have to bring everything against his friend here. Looking for the bear killer powerbomb. Ansonii blocks. Lighting him up with the speedball kicks.
1, 2.
Tried for a lariat, instead suplex. Looking for the big boy. Sweeps the leg, looking for another. Snap suplex in return from Henry. Comes in with the forearm, and again the speedball rush. Somebody dodges that kick, but cannot dodge the satellite DDT. Henry is firing up, he is feeling it. Oh, rude awakening. Could be setting up for a first trap. But Henry will not give up. Still goes down, getting more of them cheeks. Who wouldn't love to be in Henry's position? Who said that? Looking for the bear killer again, but Ansonii knows what is happening. When he gets put in that position, roll through into a quite tight cover, only two. Gets it this time, third time lucky. But was in the ropes, lucky for Ansonii on that occasion. But blocked, tiger suplex to the floor. Back and forth they are going here. Beating the count. Knowing that Ansonii will follow on back in. Trying to roll through into the cover again. Too close to the ropes. Takes it back. Throws off the ropes. Oh, you fools! Missed with what he calls she calls that the rear view. Instead hits the Finlay roll. And now they trade again. Trying not to move an inch, knowing that their opponent will take a mile if they do. They are still going. Super kick from Henry. And Ansonii fires back with one more palm strike across the chest. Speedball rush. That sends Ansonii at the ropes for the rolling elbow. Takes the back drop kick. Ansonii fires right back up. Again trying for that cover, but the movement it takes very often unsuccessful as it takes it into the ropes. Well, looking for a tiger suplex, Henry blocked it. Backhanded and a beauty. Setting up for that rear view and oh no, he's coming in with the palm strike. Henry saw it. Insecurity. And now again, Cheeks in the corner. Takes the back Pele kick. Like a Pele but pronounced right. Face buster across the knee. Ansonii stunned. Firing back with a combo. Setting up for the rear view. Oh no, the palm strike. Now comes the rear view. Gets it. Center of the ring. And Ansonii gets the points. What a hell of a contest. 20 minutes, 22 seconds. Ansonii with another 100. Imagine that is not the last of the hundreds we will be seeing in this group. 3 points on the board for Mark Ansonii. And now coming up next, our non-tournament bonus match for the evening. Crash Bampauskas, the Europa Pro Men's Champion, defending against Cassius Kaçkan. So here he is, Cassius Kaçkan, 1/3 of the Grapshouse stable. Until Thistlemania, they were the Menage a Trois champions. We call him the Circassian Stretcher. Has not had any luck with singles titles as yet. Will tonight be his night? Going up against Crash Bampauskas, who ended the record-breaking run. Nowhere in his title, I see. But yeah, ended the record-breaking run held by Gino Cinzano, who stylistically quite similar to Cassius Kaçkan. So you have to think Bampauskas has an idea of what to expect here. And here we are, ding ding, ref says go. And certainly the ground skill in favour of Kaçkan. Bampauskas no slouch here, but more of a rough brawler. He will fight you any way he can. Nice evasion there, descending. Kaçkan head first into that turnbuckle pad, but look at this! The skill on display from the Circassian stretcher. Whereas if it gets into a strike battle, it is definitely advantage Bampauskas. See what I mean? She's got a few shots in there from that almost triangle choke position, takes the back but gets driven across the knee. Scoop slam there, nicely done. Again another. And it back to the arm. This is what Kaçkan will do. He will tie you up in ribbons. Back and forth they're going. Like we said, Bampauskas with the advantage there. Kicking out, not even a 1. Driving. Kaçkan down to the mat with the shoulder. And now, I was about to say this could be a mistake, but just firing off with those punches. Oh, and Bampauskas busted open there. Just that errant knuckle across the forehead. Busting open the champ. And it could now, I mean, we know how blood loss can affect a competitor, make them tire quicker. It could be advantage Kaçkan here. But again, he will fight you until he cannot move. As evidence there, whatever he has at his disposal, he will use it. And just dragged over, but again, right back up. And coming in with the fists of fury. Oh, and referee. Look at the referee is down. I don't think either of them care. They just want to do damage to each other to try and get the win here. Certainly making his feelings known there. Sweeps the leg, reversed. And turnabout, fair play. Drives the headbutt into the chest. Hurricane, followed by the big boy. Oh, going after arms. Could be locking in the catch-22. Bampauskas manages to escape. Tiger Driver 91. They are just trading their big moves here, but you can see Kaçkan starting to tire. Hurricane pops right back up. Locks in, abdominal stretch. Bampauskas gets out. Hits the ropes. Rolling forearm. Despite the exhaustion, you can see in him already. The champion showing his confidence. Fry Takayama! Taking a moment to try and catch his breath. Oh, taken down. Back to the arm. You could see Bampauskas was scrambling there. Tiger Driver 91 again. Bampauskas retains the Europa Pro Men's Championship. It was quite short and sweet as compared to some of the matches we've had tonight thus far, but your winner still Europa Pro Men's Champion, Crash Bampauskas. And now we move on into Block K, opening that one up with Billy Daiquiri versus Bulldozer Sherman. There is a rough and ready man looking to try and pull off a big challenge here. I mean, we have seen him pull off upsets up against larger opponents before. Of course, a former Junior Vice Executive Champion as well. But he has a big ask ahead of him here. Up against a Super Pro Wrestle original who came within a whisker of making the finals of the last C64 Summit. Literally only being denied that spot on the last day by Elijah King. He'll be looking to try and make things right this year. Billy Daiquiri, Bulldozer Sherman, you can see the size difference immediately. Clubbering blows to begin with, followed by the headbutt. And Sherman, so powerful. Daiquiri is going to need to find a way to deal with that quick, and choosing to do so by spitting in the face, trying for the powerbomb reversed into the Hurricane Rana. That is the kind of tactics, the reversals, the skill that Daiquiri is going to have to rely on here. Sends Sherman into the turnbuckles, but just booted away. Bringing him back. And just relentless with the kicks in the corner, to the point that Chainsaw had to step in. Again, just eating those shots up and just flooring Daiquiri with a single one. And it's certainly Daiquiri showing that he does not fear Bulldozer Sherman here. Well, with clubbering blows like that, maybe he ought to. Now in the corner, was maybe looking for the miracle ecstasy there, but it's going to be hard to pull off a move like that against such a large opponent. And now they are trading. And it is those big left hands getting the better of it, followed by the body splash. 2 count already. It is not often you see a 2 count so quick into one of these kind of matches. And again, just the disrespect that Daiquiri is showing. I don't know if that's going to get into Sherman's head or if it's just going to anger him. Nice underhook arm drag there. But, again reversed the powerbomb attempt into the Hurricane Rana. If Daiquiri is to win today, that is how he has to do it. Hoisted up, overhead into the power slam. Only the 2. Looking for the splash again. Again, Daiquiri is still in this. Oh, just caught up in the corner. A hard slap to try and make good his escape. Now hits the ropes. Missed with a drop kick. Caught. But you can see Sherman is starting to suck wind. The same cannot be said of Daiquiri. And they're biting the forehead, shredding the skin, busting Sherman open. But Sherman in return suplexing Daiquiri to the floor. Comes in with a kick knee combo. And locks in the sexy Muta lock on the floor. Hurts more on the floor, it must be true, it rhymes. They want to try and finish this one in the ring. Hard smack again. Sling blade into the bulldog choke. Daiquiri could be onto something here. Dodges the splash. You can see the cockiness. Fires back with a lariat, turning Daiquiri inside out. And up and over again. And Sherman gets the win. And Sherman is not done. Somebody stop him. 87%. Your winner, Bulldozer Sherman. Coming up next, we close out Block K for this evening with something of a different one. We're going to have Chad Rager going up against, well, a mystery entrant to the C64 Summit. We will find out who it is right now. That is Chad Rager's music. A man we've not seen in Super Pro Wrestle in many, many years. Dating back to the 2K days, which ended 2019. Coming out. Seems to have left his hat in the back. But he is a 90s guy, make no mistake about that. I mean, look at him. And he's giving it the big wiggle. Someone stole his hat. It must be in the back somewhere. And his opponent. And if you ever watched Fuck Wrestling, you will recognize this. That is the human zebra print, Zuba. He is here. Trevor Craig refereeing this. Oh, he found his hat. Cool. Maybe he only wears it to wrestle, who knows? Nice drop kick there from Zuba, who we recently saw in the inaugural Fuck Wrestling Championship tournament, of course. Unfortunately, throughout its head interference, lost to Franchiseman in the semi-finals. Corner to corner with the clotheslines. Iragio, thank you for the vote. Zuba locking in the camel clutch. And it is early days yet. Snap there from Chad Rager. Going after the eyes. Zuba reversing the Irish whip. Nice back body drop, following it up, sliding drop kick. And we've heard about Zuba, of course. It's when he really gets going. He starts busting out the crazy dives, the crazy moves. He is one to watch. Winning the strike exchange. And rolls through into another camel clutch. You can see him kind of tearing at the eyes and the face there. A vicious individual is Zuba. Blocks. And now pick up that drop kick back. And again sliding across the face with it. Chad Rager trying to come back with a face buster. Zuba sliding out the back, a hard chop across the chest there. And of course these are representatives of other promotions here in the 64 Summit. Neither one of them want to go back home without... Oh God, where is he going? Flies off the top to the outside and now he has a chair. Rolling snap neck breaker, and Zuba has another chair. Forever Craig trying to get this man under control. And a big right hand there from Chad Rager. Leg drops the testicles. Zuba back up, tossed into the turnbuckle, comes in with a flying elbow, followed by a nice neck breaker. Leg is hooked for the cover, only one. Zuba going up top, moonsault with the chair. Kick to the gut, Zuba going back up again. Missed! He missed it! If at first you don't succeed, try again. Just like the man he's based on. Drops the leg. But Rager going to the eyes. Snap suplex again. And coming in with a cannonball. Maybe looking for another here. It's always party time when Chad Rager is in town. It's only a 1 count though. As Zuba up in the tree of Joey Lawrence. Whoa! Repeated boots to the ribs, but I have to break character for a second and say that I keep almost saying Sabu. Zuba with the Irish whip. Comes in with the clothesline again, looking for that sliding drop kick. And a brutal pile driver there. Followed by springboard, swinging DDT, cover. Zuba gets the win. So the representative of Fuck Wrestling, 94% Tornado DDT for the win over Chad Rager. 3 points on the board for Zuba. Coming up next, we now move into the final block of the night, Block L, which is going to kick off with the Chugs against Gambo Apocalypse. Gambo making his way out first. Still the game night champion, even though he's not defended that thing in well over a year. I need to get back to doing those. Also, of course, one half of the Bean Club, who were long reigning simultaneous champions. Referee Jojo Lee for this one. Up against a man who in the last year or so has taken Super Pro Wrestle by storm. Most consecutive successful defenses of the Twitch.tv Championship of all time. But the question remains, is he going to say the thing? We see him shimmying his shoulders with our dancing ladies there. The Super Pro Wrestlettes, we call them. Is he going to say the thing? Oh. And the jugs in that. You can't stop him from saying it. Can Gambo Apocalypse stop him from opening up with the 3 points on the board? Whip in and a big back body drop to start things off. Trying for a cover already. You're not going to pin Gambo Apocalypse that quickly, sir. Lowercase AA there. Chugs trying to fire back with some big right hands. Puts the blockers on the Irish whip. As these two just try, I don't believe they have ever faced one-on-one. So probably just trying to get a feel for each other at this point. Big scoop slam there. Gambo trying to tire the Chugs out, applying the chin lock there. That's what we come to wrestling for, rest holds. They're trading already. Big right hands from the Chugs. Big forearms from Gambo Apocalypse as the right hands of the Chugs worth more on that strike exchange. Tries to take the back, caught, enziguri, nicely executed. Driving the knee into the back. Looking for the suplex though, and he might have caught his ankles on the turnbuckle pad coming down, suplex in return. And there's the knee DT. Might be setting up for the legs Benedict, that figure 4 leg lock variation. Oh, fall away slam, the sack of shit toss. As the Chugs fires back with the chops in the corner. And comes in with the NZ already, followed by the wheelbarrow suplex all the way to the floor, retaking center position of the ring. And the Chugs in that, he even says it during matches, you can't stop him. Gambo looking for the suplex, slides out the back, whip into the corner, always coming in with a clothesline. Gambo had it scouted. Takes it back to the centre. Gets the suplex this time. Coming down from quite a height there. Both off the ropes running into each other, but there's this DDT spiking the head of the Chugs into the mat. Suplex again and bumped off the ramp all the way to the floor there. That one has to have hurt. Axe kick right into the back of the head. Gambo looking for the cover. Only 2. Hoists him up for the stank face. Followed by the wheelbarrow again. And again Gambo rolling to the floor, coming back into the ring. Firing back with just another shot to the head, and that big side belly to belly suplex. Followed by a high, almost roundhouse kick there. Missed with the drop kick, does not miss with the forearm. Shot to the gut. As Gambo hits the ropes. Superman punch right into the back of the head. Chugs getting back up into it. Suplex. Could be looking for the Omni Splash. Nearly got it, but nothing doing. Big Billy again to the centre of the ring. Hits the ropes, drops the knee across the face. The Chugs staggered. Slides out the back of the suplex attempt. Back and forth, up into the torture rack. Gambo has him locked. Will not tap though. Reverses another Irish whip. Has Gambo in the corner. Clothesline. Caught up for the pearl necklace plunge, but was too close to the ropes. Takes the back. Oh. Big Pele to the back of the head. Well, the side of the head, I should say. Suplex again from the Chugs. Tries to follow up, but the up kick from Gambo puts a stop to that, changes the momentum of this one all over again. And they start trading once more. Back and forth they go. He is firing up. Hits the super kick. And a nice drop kick to follow up. Suplex again. Trying to wear Gambo down. Goes up top. Omni Splash. Still can't keep him down. Hip toss from Gambo. Now who's going up top himself. Drops a frog splash. 5-star style. Followed by the swinging leg drop. Both men exhausted, having spent so much in this one already. Scoop and a slam. The Chugs with the taunt. Might be feeling it here, might be confident. Too close to the ropes on the pinfall attempt though. Reverses the Irish whip pump kick. Now they tie up. Again slides at the back. He knows that Gambo might be looking for that screwdriver pile driver. Runs up with a tornado DDT. Both men down. Back to their feet. Chugs misses the drop kick. Grabbed up. Does not manage to avoid the screwdriver this time. Gambo pulling him away from the ropes. Into the cover. Just barely. Maybe the delay in pulling him away from the ropes was enough to suit the Chugs on that occasion. Gambo, Superman punch and clothesline combo, looking for the pearl necklace plunge again, and gets it. And even with the long simultaneous title reign as a singles match, you might have to call that one a bit of an upset. Gambo Apocalypse walking away with the 3 points. Like we said, Chugs was the hot favourite from the crowd going into that one, but 98% pearl necklace plunge for the win. 3 points on the board for Gambo Apocalypse. And now coming up, it is our main event of the evening. The last match for Block L of the night as well. Jordan Casanova going up against Turtleneck Hanson. And here comes Turtleneck Handsome. He'll be hoping to fare better than his partner Pretty Handsome did in one of the other blocks a few evenings ago. No titles under his belt. No title belts yet for Turtleneck Handsome. There's Jordan Casanova, another Super Pro Wrestle original. Titles out the wazoo, not least of which a multiple-time Tier 6 champion. Former Twitch.tv champion. Recently joined the Academy, eschewing his partnership with Holly Roode. Crowd making their feelings known. Referee Big Hands Johnson taking this one. Here we go. Turtleneck Handsome, Jordan Casanova. And that is the thing, because neither of these two really fan favourites as such. Turtleneck Handsome, a very nefarious individual at times. But that is the thing with the C64 Summit, it will throw up matches that you wouldn't have thought of, that you've never seen before. And like we were saying there, a low blow right out of the gate by Turtleneck Handsome. A little bit back and forth and stamping across the face there. As Turtleneck Handsome sending the ropes for that sidewalk slam. But keeps getting those short fists right into the jaw of Casanova. Trying for an early cover, but you're not putting Casanova away that quick, no siree, Bob. Nice. They are going for a lot of covers very early on, and I do not know why. They have to be smarter than this. Oh, boot to the back there, followed by the chin lock. Casanova looking for the gory bomb already. Center the ropes. Nope. Turtleneck Handsome off the ropes, ducks the lariat. Now sends in Casanova for an arm drag. Trying for a cover again, but nothing doing. And just big open-handed smacks in the corner. Casanova the front face lock though. Loads up the shotgun drop kick. As they both get back to their feet. Driving down again and just driving that turtleneck's elbow into the temple of Casanova as they start trading shots. It is the forearms of Casanova getting the better as he comes off top with another elbow. Another short fist there as Casanova suplexed all the way to the floor. They're fighting out. Oh, and remember, it hurts more on the floor. It must be true. It rhymes. Even the eye rake hurts more on the floor. Manhattan drop. That'll hurt the testicles. Turtleneck Handsome, first one to beat the count as they get back into the ring. Manhattan drop. Hoists Casanova up for the TKO, the turtleneck KO. Only a 2. Casanova with the cover. Nearly got it off the European uppercuts as they both go into the ropes. Swinging neck breaker, beautifully done by Turtleneck Handsome there. Casanova again. European uppercuts. Nothing doing. The TKO again. Trying for the cover, but way too close to the ropes. Has him up once more. But cannot put him away. Manhattan drop there from Casanova, who is looking for the Casanova cane. That brutal double on pile driver. Package pile driver, I should say. Up, tried for a small package, but they're too close to the ropes again. And the back and forth leads to another Casanova cane. You see Casanova went down as well. Wasn't able to capitalise on it, but you think of the cumulative damage that is being done to the neck of Turtleneck Handsome here. Casanova breaks the back like so across the knee, goes up top, drops another elbow right into the back this time. Follows up with the knees. Turtleneck, front face lock, and taking a look out at this crowd, knowing what is at stake here. Thrown into the turnbuckle by Casanova, who is coming in again. European uppercuts just brutally across the face. And a big flying splash across the back. 13 minutes elapsed in this one. Casanova with the Samoan gutbuster. But turtleneck still in it. Swinging neck breaker. Takes it back. And Casanova scrambled out of there. Knows he might have been looking for that turtleneck and chain finishing move. Looking for the suplex. Handsome reverses. As Casanova centre of the ring. There it is! The turtleneck and chain! Locked in! But Casanova manages to escape. Adding a little bit of insult to injury at the end of that strike battle. Comes off top of the splash, but too close to the ropes. Backbreaker. He's felt the turtleneck and chain. Now you can see the urgency rising in Jordan Casanova, looking to try and get the win here. Turtleneck hits the ropes, takes the back. Reverse, back and forth they're going. Irish into the adjacent corner. Turtleneck in control at the moment. Takes the back. Has Casanova in the corner again. Big palm strikes across the chest. Turning him over with the boot. Hoists him back up. Gets caught up though in the gutbuster again. So back and forth this one. Oh, headlock with the fists from Turtleneck Handsome. So back and forth this one. And just nothing fancy. They're big. Oh, low blow in return. As Turtleneck was trying to follow up. Big elbow in the corner, followed by the suplex. But you can see Casanova is tiring, not following the moves up with the urgency he was a few moments ago. Snap neck breaker from Turtleneck Handsome. Drops the fist. And now, oh, gets caught, bulldogged by Casanova. Who is going up top, drops the elbow right into the heart this time. Turtleneck sends him into the ropes. Throws him up and reclining a little bit of confidence in Turtleneck here. Looking for the suplex. Casanova blocks it. Taking a bow. Both these men confident about their chances in this one. Nice suplex there from Turtleneck. To the centre of the ropes. Casanova catches him with just a brutal forearm across the face. Has Turtleneck in the corner. Could be looking for the Dick Express. Hooks the leg. And gets the win. 3 points on the board for Jordan Casanova. Who 100% with the Dick Express. Your winner. 3 points on the board, Jordan Casanova. That will do it for night 3 of the C64 Summit. We will be back tomorrow evening for the actions from blocks M through P. We hope to catch you then. So long, everyone.